You slept 8 hours, but you still feel exhausted. You grab another cup of coffee, but you are dragging yourself through the day. Deep down, you are wondering, is something wrong with me? This video could save your life because constant fatigue is more than just being tired. It is your body crying for help. Let's decode it before it is too late. I'm Dr. Joshua Derito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this video, we are going to look at why are you always tired and what this really means to you, and it will give you the truth that no one ever told you. The fatigue epidemic. Millions of people are silently battling tiredness, not just physical, but emotional, mental, and also spiritual exhaustion. It becomes a norm to wake up already feeling very worn out, like you have been working the whole night. You are not waking up refreshed. So, according to WHO, chronic fatigue affects 1 in every 5 adults, and most don't even know why. So I thought it was just the parenting stress until I collapsed at work and was diagnosed with anemia and thyroid issues. So, what are some of the hidden causes of this chronic fatigue? One, we have nutritional deficiencies. Some of the nutritional deficiencies that can make you have this chronic fatigue include iron deficiency, vitamin B12 deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, magnesium deficiency. These affect your energy production, and some of these can be accompanied with brain fog, cold hands, dizziness, feeling tired, even with minor activities of daily living, and especially when you have anemia. You are not able to undertake the activities of daily living, and you feel very tired, and you are not able to cope up with activities. So when you have this persistent fatigue, think, could you be having anemia? You could be having some of the risk factors for getting anemic. Then the other major cause of this chronic fatigue is blood sugar instability. Fatigue after meals, waking up tired, it could be insulin resistance. When your sugar goes up, your cells are not able to access this energy giving glucose. And because of that, they are starved. So it's like you have a granary which has food, plenty of food stored, but you do not have the access to the store. And this is what happens when you have high blood sugar. So your cells, because they are not used to working in those high levels of blood sugar, insulin is supposed to come in and lower your glucose levels. But when you have insulin resistance, this does not happen, and your sugar persistently remains high. The consequence is that your cells are starved, and then you get that chronic fatigue. Then you have chronic stress and cortisol burnout. Cortisol is like a roller coaster, and it makes you have an energy crash. This happens especially if you do not have adequate sleep. You have anything that is causing you anxiety, and also many times you have sleep disruption. So this causes your cortisol to go high, and then this makes you to be on chronic stress and burnout mode, and this can affect your overall performance. Then you have poor sleep. Do you have sleep apnea, that you struggle to breathe at night? Do you have noise or anything that is disturbing your sleep? Then this can lead to chronic fatigue and the being overwhelmed. You have brain fog. You are not able to think clearly because you are overwhelmed. So it is important that you guard your sleep as something very precious to you. Then you have thyroid and hormone imbalance. The thyroid gland is a small gland that is at the front part of our neck, on the lower part of the neck. And it can be affected by three main diseases. One, it can hyperfunction, causing excessive hormones, what we call hyperthyroidism. The other possibility, it can underproduce the thyroid hormones. And when it underproduces, then you are feeling this persistent general body weakness, and you do not have energy for anything. You are overwhelmed. And sometimes you can have body swelling. Then you also have other hormone imbalances. This is especially more for women over the age of 30, and also for men because of low testosterone levels. So if you're feeling tired, think, could you be having a hormonal issue? Then hidden inflammation and other gut issues. If you have food sensitivities, you have abdominal problems like indigestion, this can make you have persistent fatigue. Then you can also have the seventh cause of this persistent fatigue is emotional exhaustion or depression in its early stages. And when your soul is tired, then your body also becomes overwhelmed and unable to roll out. So, what could be happening when you have this chronic fatigue? It might be that you could be having signs of an early autoimmune disease. You could be having uncontrolled diabetes or prediabetes. You could be having your liver congested, and it could be also be having some viral infection, or even burnout from unaligned life goals. So fatigue is not just laziness. It is a signal that you need to listen to it before it becomes a scream. And the scream could be a disease presenting. So what do you need to do today to overcome this chronic fatigue? So one is test, don't guess. Some blood work might help you to know what exactly is the problem. You can check your HB, check for possible infection, check for inflammatory conditions by doing C-reactive proteins, also check your hormone levels and your vitamin levels. Eat to energize. Ensure that you have adequate servings of proteins, green leafy vegetables, adequate hydration, and also good amounts of whole grain carbohydrates. Then sleep reset. Ensure that you sleep before midnight. Ensure that you have 2 hours of screen cut out before your bedtime, so that you set your mind into sleep mode, and adopt a good sleep routine that helps you to get a peaceful night's sleep. Then move your body gently. It could be walking, and it could be some exercises of some form, which you can do on a daily basis for at least 30 minutes. It will help your body recharge. Then limit the intake of coffee and also sugar, and especially at night. Before 4, avoid any intake of coffee, because this can lead you to being stimulated and affect your sleep. Then sugar also helps, makes you have insulin bouts. These are charges of insulin, which trigger some inflammatory processes that can be detrimental to your health. Then schedule joy and the purpose. Have a regular program that you are accustomed to. Have time to reset with your friends and family, and also have time for yourself, for exercises, for self-journaling, and also for practicing mindfulness. Fatigue is sometimes a sign of getting involved in meaninglessness. So I encourage you that you do journaling to overcome some of the things that could be overwhelming your life, and be able to master yourself. So start journaling, and then this could be what you need to be able to feel in control. So comment today, what is one thing that you think might be making you tired every day? Let's get to talk to each other. Remember also to subscribe to the overall YouTube channel for more life-saving tips, and turn on the bell so that you don't miss on our next episode. the hidden link between fatigue and cancer risk. So share this with someone who is always feeling tired and they are pretending to be fine. It could change their life and it could be what they need. So when you are feeling tired, you are not lazy, you are not crazy, and you are not alone. Your tiredness is real, and there is a way back to energy, clarity, and joy. Let's journey together, one habit at a time. Subscribe to the overall YouTube channel for more tips. We meet in the next video. Thank you.